Starting on the mound for the Disco Turkeys, be number 42, Matt Rivers. Up first for the Wampus Cats will be number 6, Garrison Bridges, their center fielder. The Wampus Cats will be number 6, here we go. Matt Rivers is all warmed up, looking in for his first pitch of the night. Stepping up to the plate, number 6, Garrison Bridges.
Leading off for the Wampus Cats, center fielder number 6, Garrison Bridges.
Little leadoff single up to center field. There'll be a runner on first, nobody out for the Wampus Cats. Up second for the Wampus Cats is number 1, Eli Horpilny. Matt looks in to get his sign. Comes set. Ball just low. 1-0. Swing and fouled off. Evens the count 1-1. As you can see, the right fielder is playing right on the edge of the warning track. Swing and fouled off, makes the count 1-2. Right field is only a shallow, about 215 feet. As this is the first game ever played here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Runner takes off, pitch low, stand up, stolen base. And that will even the count 2-2 for Eli Horpilny. Matt gets a sign. Runner on second. Ground ball, shortstop. Throw pulls him off the bag. Runner is safe. Runner's on first and third. Got runners on first and third. There is nobody out here in the top half of the first. Now batting will be the first baseman, number 23, Bryson Beber. Misses just outside, ball 1. Here comes Matt. Pop fly. Did not see it. One out at second. And double play. Derek Martinez never seen it. But a run will come across and score. It is now 1-0 Wampus Cats. Now up to bat, DH Joshua Bartham. Bases are cleared here on top of the first. 1 run has scored. 1-0 Wampus Cats. Fouled off. Matt Rivers looks in. Got his line. Here it comes. Misses down and in. Just low. 2-1 the count. Matt Rivers working quick just like yesterday. Fouled off. 2-2. Misses upstairs, and that will be ball 4. You have a runner on first base with 2 outs. Up the bat for the Wampus Cats will be number 5, Trey Larhin. First pitch swinging, fouled off, right into the stands. 0-1. Rivers looks in, gets a sign. Runner on first, not too big of a lead. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside, ball 1. The Turkeys fall behind here on the top of the first, 1-0. This is just slow, 2-1 the count. Here's a 2-1. Misses upstairs, 3-1. Trey comes up with a runner on first and 2 outs here on the top of the first. Rivers comes set. Runner going. Pop fly. Deep center. Caught on the warning track. Leon Tubbs catches it for the final out of the top half of the first. Coming to the bottom half of the first, it is 1-0 Wampus Cats. And we are back here in the bottom half of the first. This is Logan Allen on the call. Leading off for the Disco Turkeys, center fielder, number 3, Dion Tubbs. Here at Bowman Gray, right field is a really short porch for lefties, as that pitch misses outside, ball 1. On the mound for the Wampus Cats is number 7, Reed Withers. Here's the 0-1. Pop fly on the infield. Carter Starnes makes a catch for out number 1.
Next up, first baseman, number 16.
Now batting for the Disco Turkeys, number 16, Derek Martinez. Second lefty in a row up for the Disco Turkeys, as here's a 0-0. Misses down low, ball 1. Martinez steps in, ready for the next offering from Reed Withers, as here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's a 1-1 offering. Grounded just foul off the first base side. 1-2. Withers steps back up on the mound. Looks in for a sign. It's got it. Here it is. Outside, ball 2. That will even the count at 2-2. Withers making quick work, steps right back up. Gets his sign. Deep fly ball left center. And it is out of here. Derek Martinez will tie up the game at 1. And that is a home run for Derek Martinez.
And he gets the shiny Disco Turkey home run jacket.
Stepping up for the Disco Turkeys will be number 13, Max Gustafsson. That was home run number 1 of the weekend.
Now batting second base.
Ball 1.
Number 13, Max Gustafsson.
Pop fly on the infield. Second baseman has it. And Eli has made the catch.
Next up, the catcher, number 28, Tyson Lipscomb.
Now the catcher's up. Tyson Lipscomb. Another lefty up for the Disco Turkeys. Ball down 1-0. With 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Swing and a drive. That is out of here. 2 or 3 rows down from right center. Back to back for Tyson Lipscomb.
Let the home run derby begin.
As the home run derby begins. Second home run of the night.
Now batting right fielder, number 35, Pierman.
Now batting number 35, Pierman Black Bull. The first righty of the evening. Reed Withers sees the pitch. Here it comes. Misses just low, ball 1. Pearman looks in. Comes set. Ball 2 gets away. 2-0 the count. Here on a nice July 2nd evening. Here at historic BOWMAN Gray Stadium. Withers looks in for the sign. Has got it. Misses just slow once again. 3-0. Got a big count right here for Pearman. Just about any poke out of the infield is almost a guaranteed home run. Ooh, fouled off. First base side. And stays in play. As the count comes to 3-1. Weather steps off. Does not want that pitch. Comes set. Looks in. Here's a throw to Pearman. Misses down low. And issues a walk. Got a runner on first with 2 outs for number 6. For number 1, Caden Smith, DH.
Next up for the Disco Turkeys, the DH, number 1, Caden Smith.
On deck is our third baseman, number 7, Nico Noto. Reed Withers looks over at first. Checks on his runner. Here's the offering. Again, just low. Ball 1. Weathers comes set, checks on his runner. Nothing coming. Checks on him once again. Here's the pitch. Still just low, 2-0. Weathers in a little bit of an early struggle here in the home half of the first inning, as the Disco Turkeys take a 2-1 lead. Offering just high, ball 3. Here's the 3-0 offering. Ball 4. 2 walks in a row right here for Reed Withers.
In the stadium, those sections are taped off for a reason. We do ask for your safety that you please move. Next up, third baseman, number 7, Nico Noto.
Up to bat, number 7, Nico Noto. Have runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the home half of the first. Reed Withers looks in, checks on his runners. Here's the 0-0. Swing and a miss from Nico. 0-1 the count. Withers looks in. He's got a sign. Checks on his runners. The 0-1 delivery is on the way. Curveball in there, just misses outside. 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Noto trying to extend the inning right here. Weathers comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Count will remain 1-2. Well, there's some first inning struggles here in the home half of the first. Here's the pitch. Pop fly infield. Third baseman Aiden Wilson makes the catch to end the home half of the first.
Disco Turkeys, 2 runs, 2 hits.
Through the first, we will score 2 runs on 2 hits. And we'll be back to the top of the second right after this. And we're back here on the top of the second with the score being 2-1 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. After back-to-back home runs from Derek Martinez and Max Gustafsson. Leading off for the Felines will be number 9, Carter Starnes. First pitch is taken for ball 1. Matt Rivers looks in. Here's the 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Matthew Rivers coming from Rockingham Community College. And there is a deep drive. And it's gone. That will tie the game at 2. As Matthew Rivers gives up his first home run of the evening. So far, that is the 3rd home run of the evening. Now up to bat is number 35, Casey Knapp. Here's the pitch. Misses upstairs. I believe the count is 2-0. Here's offering. Misses down low. Matt Rivers comes set. Here's the offering. Ground ball, shortstop. And Devin Rodriguez makes the play. That'll be the first out of the inning here in the top half of the second inning. Up the bat, number 25, Aiden Wilson. Matt Rivers is ready on the mound as Wilson steps up to the plate. Here's offering, fouled back, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. This is just low, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's a 1 and 2 offering from Matt Rivers. This is just slow. They even account at 2 and 2. Here's a 2 and 2 from Matt Rivers. Nails them. Hit by pitch will give a runner on first base for number 28, Isaiah Martin.
The batter's left fielder, number 28, Isaiah Martin.
Martin steps into the box as Rivers comes set. Rivers from the stretch. Swing just foul. 0 and 1. And the score is tied here in the top of the second, 2 to 2. Ball misses just in, 1 and 1 the count. Rivers comes set. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Run on first with not too big of a lead. As here's the delivery. Misses just outside. 2 and 2. Rivers is set. Misses just upstairs. Count becomes full with 1 out here in the top of the second. Rivers comes set. Here's offering. Called strike 3.
Next up, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 6, Garrison Bridges. Pop fly, foul off the first base side. Lands on the racetrack itself. 0 and 1 the count. And that is I believe, will be a ground rule double as it got over the fence. Indeed it will be. There will be a runner on second and third. Here are 2 outs for number 1, Eli Rapalny.
Second baseman, number 1, Eli Uwharrie.
The score remains tied at 2 here in the top half of the second inning. Deep drive center. Gone. That is a 3-run shot for Corpellini. That will bring in 3. That turns the score to 5 to 2 in favor of the Wampus Cats here on the top of the second inning.
If you cross the caution tape again, you will be asked to leave the stadium. This is for your safety.
As number 23 steps in, Bryson Beber. Here's offering from Matt Rivers. Ground ball. Matt Rivers has grabbed it, tosses it to Derek Martinez to get the final out here in the top half of the second. Score after the top of the second is 5 to 2 Wampus Cats as we head into the bottom of the second. And we are back here in the home half of the second inning. Number 27, Calvin Schubert, steps in for the Disco Turkeys. Reed Withers comes set out of the windup. Here's the offering. Called strike, 0-1. And there are people walking across the turns 1 and 2. Calvin steps back into the box. Reed Withers makes the pitch. Ball inside, 1-1 the count. Here's offering from Withers. Ground ball, third base, nice snag. Throws it away. Cannot get back to the bag. Calvin Schubert reaches on a throwing error by Aiden Wilson. Chuck Evans comes up to the plate for the Disco Turkeys with a runner on first and nobody out here in the home half of the second. Big jumping lead by Calvin Schubert. Deep drive, and it is out of here. 2-run shot by Chuck Evans. That brings 2 across for the Disco Turkeys here in the home half of the second. This will make the score 5-4 in favor of the Wampus Cats. As the Disco Turkeys look here to scratch some back. Now up the bat, number 10, Devin Rodriguez, shortstop. Withers 0-0 delivery, misses outside, ball 1. Devin's ready for the 1-0 pitch. And here comes Withers with it. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Withers shakes off. He's got a sign. Here he comes. Misses low inside the dirt. 2-1. Later on in tonight's game, we will be having Josh Koplinger, a Carolina Thunderbird, step in to play left field and bat ninth, as there is a drive straight to second base. Catches it on a line shot for out number 1. Now up to the plate, Dion Tubbs. And yes, there will be a Carolina Thunderbird, a hockey player, playing baseball on the racetrack. As the 0-0 delivery is coming, deep fly drive, and it is out of here. Another home run for the Disco Turkeys as Dion Tubbs ties it up at 5. That is the Disco Turkeys' 4th home run of the evening. Derek Martinez now steps up to the dish. He hit the very first home run here at historic BOWMAN Gray Stadium. First pitch misses outside to Martinez, 1-0. Withers looks in, Takes his time. Still waiting. Come set. Here he goes. Misses low. 2-0. Derek Martinez steps back up to the plate with an all-grass infield. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The Disco Turkeys brought in a turf mound. It looks weird to see a orange blob, but that is indeed our mound. As Weathers comes set, Martinez steps back into the plate. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. That will even the count at 2-2. Weathers steps back onto the mound. Martinez with his pink arm sleeve is set to go. Here's offering. Misses low. Count is now full with 1 out here in the home half of the second. Score remains 5-5. Here's offering. Swing and miss. Strikeout for Derek Martinez. Here are 2 outs in the bottom half of the second. Max Gustafsson walks up to the plate. Here's a 0-0 offering. Called strike. 0-1 the count. Misses outside. 1-1. Weathers with the delivery. Swing. Fair if gone. Home run for Max Gustafsson. His second home run of the night. And that will put the Disco Turkeys on lead. 6-5. Up to bat, number 28, Tyson Lipscomb, the catcher for the Disco Turkeys tonight. And that hits Tyson to put a runner on first. Now up to bat will be, I believe, Pyramid Black Bull. Indeed, number 35, Pyramid Black Bull. There's a runner on first. Here are 2 outs here in the home half of the second. As that last home run is the 5th home run for the Disco Turkeys tonight. Ball misses down low. 1-0. Weathers comes set. Checks on his runner. Here's the offering. Upstairs. 2-0. Weathers steps back up to the mound. Looks in for a sign. Checks on his runner. Comes set. Here's a 2-0. Upstairs. 3-0. Weathers was still a little bit of struggle here in the home half of the second inning. As indeed the whole entire right center to right field line is all shorter than about 300 feet. As Pyramid draws a walk, that will put runners on first and second for the DH, Caden Smith. as it looks to be the pitching coach coming out to talk with Reed Withers. Here early on, only in the second inning. And we'll be back right after this. And we are back here. Weathers makes the pitch. Caden Smith swings and misses. 0-1 the count. We have runners on first and second here with 2 outs here in a home half of the second inning. Weathers looks in for a sign. It's got it. Comes set. Checks on his runners. Makes it 0-1 offering. Curveball in there. Strike 2. Not called. 1-1. Looks like it was up in the zone from here. Weathers looks in for his 1-1 offering. Comes set. Again, checks on his runners. Swing and a miss down low. 1-2 the count. The score is 6-5 Disco Turkeys.
That was strike 3.
As that was strike 3 to end the inning. And up to the top of the third we go. 6-5 Disco Turkeys as we end the home half of the second. And we'll be back right after this. And we're coming back here into the top of the third inning as Matthew Rivers continues his work.
One of our games in the spring.
Up the bat, number 21, Joshua Bartham, the DH. Here's a 0-0. Misses low, 1-0. Bartham is looking in for his 1-0. Here's a pitch. Called strike, 1-1. Here's a 1-1 offering. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Rivers making a little quick work here in the top half of the third. Misses inside, 2-2. Here's Matthew Rivers. Misses upstairs. Full. Got a full count for Joshua Bartham as Matthew Rivers deals. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Ground ball a short. In time. Got him. Devin Rodriguez makes a nice play to get out number one.
Ball was that bad, but before I got up here, he got hit in the ribs. First pitch hit him. Wait, seriously? Yeah. Ball things. Yeah. I know. I was like sprinting up here.
Trey Larton steps in for the Wampus Cats. The 0-0 pitch misses upstairs. Ball one. Rivers deals on the 1-0. Swing. Deep fly ball. Tried to rob it. Not successful. Gone for the Wampus Cats. As Trey Larton continues for the home run fest, hitting the third home run for the Wampus Cats. As the score ties 6-6 here in the top of the third. As Matt Rivers argues with the home plate umpire about something. Not sure about what. Now up the bat, number 9, Carter Starnes, shortstop. Rivers steps up onto the mound, looking for the 0-0. Here comes the delivery. Swing. Back to the Rodriguez. Makes the play. 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. Now up the bat, number 35, Casey Knopp. Matt Rivers is all set for his 0-0. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Rivers comes set on the 0-1. Here comes the offering. Ground ball, right back to him. All 3 outs have been hit to Devin Rodriguez to end the top half of the third. But 1 run does come across to tie the game 6-6 here in the top half of the third. And we'll be back right after this. And we're coming back here in the bottom half of the third inning. Up first is Nico Noto. On deck, Calvin Schubert. And in the hole, the Carolina Thunderbirds, Josh Koplinger. As Reed Withers makes his third inning of work here in historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Here's Iono. Misses upstairs, 1-0. Withers trying to make some quick work like he has in the past 2 innings. As here comes the 1-0. Noto almost wanted it, called a strike anyway. 1-1. Noto subs back in as Withers is on the mound. Here comes the 1-1. Misses inside, 2-1. As the score remains 6-6 here in the home half of the third inning. Noto moves to the front of the box. Withers comes with the 2-1. Misses down low, 3-1. Withers steps off the back of the mound, resets as Noto stays inside the batter's box. Withers steps back on. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count for Nico Noto. Withers is ready for the full count. Starts his windup. Hard line shot straight to a diving Isaiah Martin to make the catch. As there's one out here in the bottom half of the third inning.
Left fielder, number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Up the bat now is Calvin Schubert, number 27. On deck will be Carolina Thunderbirds' own Josh Koplinger. Withers makes a 0-0 deal. Little bloop shot to second base for out number 2. And here's Brett Wiseman of the Carolina Thunderbirds to announce Josh Koplinger.
Now batting the DH. Number 39, Chuck Evans.
That is not Chuck Evans you see at the plate, Ken Uwharrie. That is the Carolina Thunderbirds forward, Josh Koplinger, wearing his hockey number, number 28. Completely by happenstance that he was able to get that number. The first pitch to him is outside ball 1. Koplinger was plunked in the ribs his first at-bat, but he's a hockey player, so naturally he shook it off like it was nothing. 1-0 to Koplinger. Outside, 2-0. So he doesn't have an official at-bat yet, just the one plate appearance, but he's got an on-base percentage of 1,000. That good? 2-0 to Copes. In the, I would say dirt, but there is none. 3-0. See if he's got the green light here. You got to give him the green light here, 3-0, don't you? Let him swing away. Let's see it. 3-0. Hey, you got the green light, just missed it, fouled it straight back. Good hack, though. It does not look like it's been 8 years since that guy played a baseball game. A catcher in his college days, along with a hockey player. Line drive through the left side, base hit. He can score with a hockey stick, and he can score with a baseball bat. Base hit for Koplinger. Logan, take it back.
Now batting the shortstop. Number 10, Devin Rodriguez.
Tell him he's so loud. It's being picked up on the mic over there. That was me. That's fine.
As Devin Rodriguez steps up to the plate. Here's the 0-0. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Got a 1-0 count here for Devin Rodriguez. As Koplinger is standing on first base. Here's the delivery. Misses upstairs. Ball 2. Got a 2-0 count right here for Devin Rodriguez. Got 2 outs with the runner on first base for Reed Withers. Here's a 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1. Withers trying to make some quick work here in the home half of the third inning. Devin Rodriguez trying to extend the inning right here. Picked off. Back in safe for Josh Koplinger. Withers gets his sign. Checks on his runner once again. Comes set. Makes a delivery. Fouled off. Not in play, as I'm not sure how much room's in play here at Bowman Gray Stadium. As the count evens at 2-2 with 2 outs here in the home half of the third inning. Withers checks in for a sign. Doesn't want that one. Checks on his runner. Comes set. Here's a 2-2. Misses down low. Full count. Let's see if Koplinger knows the run here on full count, 2 outs.
I think you got to send him here.
Let's hope so. He's got good hockey IQ. Hopefully he does baseball too. Pick off. Not in time for Reed Withers, as Koplinger is able to get back in safely.
I mean, think on a mound that's not real dirt, you'd have a quicker pickoff move.
It's about 2 feet short too.
Interesting.
Reed Withers checks on his runner. Makes a delivery. Koplinger is going, as it is ball 4.
We'll give him the stolen base on that.
A not so technical stolen base for Josh Koplinger. As there's a runner on first and second for leadoff man Dion Tubbs.
Next up, center fielder, number 3, Dion Tubbs.
Withers started off the inning quick, and it is starting to become a little long, as the score remains 6-6 here in the home half of the third inning. Ball down low, gets away, and Koplinger does not advance on the pass ball. Almost seemed like he wanted to and just did not take off. Reed Withers comes set with a runner on first and second. Checks on his runners, makes a delivery. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Dion Tubbs is one of the 5 home runs so far tonight, with it only being in the home half of the third inning. As a lefty, the right field porch is definitely enticing for any lefty batters. As Withers comes set, checks on runners. Koplinger's starting to have a little fun on the bases right here. Ball down in dirt. 2-1 the count. As there are 2 outs here in the home half of the third inning. Koplinger seems to be getting in Reed Withers' head, as it counts 2-1 to Dion Tubbs. Here's the 2-1.
Go, go, go.
That hit Dion Tubbs, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, the blue dead.
And that is bases loaded for Derek Martinez, who had the very first home run here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. And we have yet to see a grand slam yet this season.
Batting first baseman, number 16, Derek Martinez.
As I believe there is work in the Wampus Cat bullpen, but there's no mound. Withers comes set. Makes his delivery. Called strike 1. An 0-1 count to Derek Martinez. Got bases loaded with 2 outs here in the home half of the third. Checks on his runners, makes the pitch, misses upstairs. 1-1 the count. Martinez swinging the bat around, steps back in. Here comes Withers, 1-1. Decent shot toward first, but Bryson Beber makes the play look easy, as that will retire the bottom half of the third inning. As the score remains 6-6. And we'll be back to the top of the fourth right after this. And we are back in the top half of the fourth inning, as Matt Rivers deals and misses outside, ball 1. Up to bat is Aiden Wilson, number 25. Matt Rivers swing and miss. That will even the count at 1. Score remains 6-6 here on the top of the fourth inning. Called strike 2. Matt Rivers gets ahead 1-2 in the count, as here's the 1-2. Makes Aiden Wilson duck out of the way, and that will even the count, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Remains 2-2. Our right fielder, Pierman Breckbull, seems to be playing in for Aiden Wilson, not on the edge of the warning track, as there is a short ground ball to Nico Noto. Throws it across, makes the play. Got 1 out here in the top half of the fourth. Up the bat is left fielder, number 28, Isaiah Martin. First pitch swinging. Fouled off the foot. 0-1. Little time to make sure number 28, Isaiah Martin, is okay before he steps it back into the box. Martin steps back in as Matt Rivers is back on the mound. Here's a 0-1. Check swing holds, 1-1. Rivers 1-1. Inside 2-1. as both Pierman and Dion Tubbs seems to be playing in, as there's a swing and miss to even the count 2-2. Rivers comes set. Here's a 2-2. Another ground ball to Nico Noto. Off the glove, air with a single to first base. As Aiden Wilson reaches on air. As leadoff man Garrison Bridges is now up to bat. Matt Rivers comes set, checks on his runner. Here he goes. Ugly swing and miss for strike number 1. Got a runner in first here with an 0-1 count. Matt Rivers deals. Called strike 2. 0-2 the count for Garrison Bridges. Pitch misses just inside. 1-2. Matt Rivers trying to make some quick work here in the top half of the 4th inning. Rivers comes set. Deals. Just low. 2-2 the count. Looks in for a sign. Has got it. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. For out number 2. As Garrison Bridges goes down. Up the bat now is Eli Horpolny, number 1. Rivers looks in to get a sign. As Eli steps up to the dish. Matt comes set. Here's a 0. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Rivers has got it back. Looking in for a sign. Again, trying to make some quick work here in the top half of the 4th. Here's a 0-1. Ground ball off the foot. Second time this inning. Will make the count 0-2. Got a run on first. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, with the score being 6-6. Here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Rivers deals, misses outside. 1-2 for Eli Horpolny. Rivers deals. Fouled straight back. Count will remain 1-2. Rivers back up on the mound. Foul straight back once again as Pierman decides to play back again. Back on the edge of the warning track. As he plays with some rubber on the track. Rivers comes set. Here's the 1-2. Deep fly ball left field to Koplinger. And that will be a ground rule double. As Cope could not make the catch. There will be runners on first and second with 2 outs. For Bryson Beber. Matt will work out of the windup here with a runner on third base. Here's Yo-O. Little bloop shot straight to Nico Noto to end the inning. And at the end of the 4th, the score will remain 6-6. Bottom of the 4th, here we go. And you're back here in the home half of the fourth inning, as there is a pitching change for the Wampus Cats. From up here, it seems to be like it is number 19, Clint Turner. As the Disco Turkeys' leadoff man will be Max Gustafsson. Here's your go-o. That misses outside, 1-0. 2-0 the count. Here's a 2-0. This is downstairs, 3-0. And that is ball 4. As the leadoff man reaches. And up the bat is 28, Josh Koplinger.
Thank you, Logan. Keplinger back to the dish here. 1 for 1 in this one. Had the hit by pitch and the line drive shot through the left side. Runner on, and he's ahead in the count 1-0. The pitch is popped up back towards us, right in front of us, actually. Unfortunately, there's a glass barricade, or else Logan Allen would have reached out and snatched that one with his right paw. Or would it be a feather? I guess it would be a feather. The other team has paws. They're cats. It is dog night, though. That's, yeah. 1-1 is inside, 2-1. Good eye, Copes. He's having a day with the on-base percentage of 1,000. Rips one to the right side. He's 2 for 2, and that one skips off the base of the track. Ball still in play. Keplinger will stay at first, and the lead runner, Gustafsson, will stop at third, and we'll hand it back over to Logan Allen.
Thank you, Brett Wiseman. As number 35, Pierman Breckbull will step up to the dish with a runner on first and third with nobody out here in the home half of the fourth. Turner looks in for a sign, checks on his runner at first, comes set, makes the 0 delivery, misses low, ball 1. And the ball hit by Cope almost got out for a ground rule double, just barely missed. Here's the 1-0. Shot, one hopper. That'll be a 6-4-3 double play. Up to bat now will be number 1, Caden Smith.
Now batting the DH, number 1, Caden Smith.
There will be a runner on third base with 2 outs for Caden Smith. First pitch swinging, fouled off foot for an 0-1 count. Turner walks back up to the mound as Caden Smith is ready to step foot back inside the batter's box. Count is 0-1. As Turner comes set. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 2. 0-2 the count right here to Caden Smith. Turner looks at his runner at third, makes a delivery. Shot down the left center gap. That will score one as Caden Smith makes a wide turn and will hold it to a single as Caden Smith comes in with an RBI single into left center field.
At that third baseman, number 7.
I apologize for that. The battery has died. Up to bat is number 7, Nico Noto. Ball misses outside, ball 1. And we should be back. 0-1 is the count for Nico Noto. Ball gets away, 2-0. As the score will be 7-0 Disco Turkeys. As the score is 7-6 Disco Turkeys. The runner on first here, 2 outs in the home half of the 4th. This is upstairs. Ball 4. Runners will be on first and second with 2 outs here in the home half of the 4th. For number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Now batting left fielder, number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Score is 7-6 Disco Turkeys here in the home half of the 4th. Schubert steps in, is ready for the 0-0. Misses just inside. 1-0 is the count. Turner looks in. He's got a sign. Checks on his runners. Just 1-0. Misses inside. 2-0. Schubert looking in for the 2-0. Ready from the pitch from Turner. Upstairs, 3-0. Let's see if Schubert gets a green light here, 3-0. Steps back in as Turner's on the mound. Looking for a sign. He's got it. Here's a 3-0. Swinging hard. Third base, cannot field it cleanly. And Schubert will reach base on an error. 2. Aiden Wilson. As the bases will be loaded, 4. Number 39, Chuck Evans.
The batter's the extra hitter, number 39, Chuck Evans.
Turner comes set. Here's the 0-0. Woo! Dead ball. Hit him. Hit him up high. But that will bring in a run. As Devin Rodriguez will come up to the plate.
That pitch was sponsored by Tylenol, the official pain reliever.
And that will turn the score over to 8-6 Disco Turkeys. Here in the home half of the 4th inning.
Devin Rodriguez.
Devin Rodriguez will step in again with bases loaded. Here are 2 outs in the home half of the 4th. Ball misses outside, 1-0. Rodriguez steps back into the plate. He is ready for the 1-0 count. Turner's is set. Here comes the pitch. Called strike, 1-1 the count. Umpires walking down to the Wampus Cats head coach for a brief conversation about something. Not sure what that was about. Possible pitcher injury as he was shaking his arm. But he will stay out on the mound. Rodriguez steps back in for the 1-1 count. Turner comes set, checks on his runners. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2, 1-2 the count. Turner looking in for a sign. He's got it. Checking his runners once again. Here with the 1-2 count, 2 outs. Makes offering just low. 2-2 the count. Got bases loaded, 2 out. And an even 2-2 count. Here in the bottom of the 4th. As the Disco Turkeys lead 8-6. Turner comes set. Looking at his runner at third. Ground ball, shortstop. Easy flick over the first to end the inning. As the Disco Turkeys take an 8-6 lead here at the end of the 4th inning. Top of the 5th after this. And we are back here for the top of the 5th inning as Matt Rivers is ready for his 5th inning of work. First pitch misses just low, 1-0. Leading off with the Wampus Cats is number 21, Joshua Bartham, as there's a swing and miss to even the count 1-1. Rivers deals, misses just outside 2-1. As Cope tried to steal that call. Ground ball swinging, second base. Easy flick over the first for out number 1. As number 5, Trey Larton, steps up to the plate. And I do believe Carolina Thunderbird's own Josh Koplinger is catching. Ball up and in, ball 1. Misses just low, 2-0. Matt Rivers pitches, swing and fouled off. 2-1. Trey Larton steps out of the box, resets his mind, steps back in as Rivers is ready to deal. The 2-1 pitch misses just inside, ball 3. Rivers is ready for the 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Full count here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. On deck is number 9, Carter Starnes, as the full count misses just upstairs and issues a walk. Trey Larton. There will be a runner on first with 1 out for number 9, Carter Starnes. Here's the 0-0. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Rivers comes set. Misses just inside, 1-1. Rivers gets a sign from Josh. Comes set. Check us on his runner. Here he goes. Outside, ball 2. Rivers comes set. Here he goes. Line shot back up the middle. And it gets by Dion Tubbs. All the way back to the warning track. Runner will try to score. And he'll be up standing. As the Wampus Cats try to come back, as it is 8-7 Disco Turkeys here in the top of the 5th. As there will be a runner on second base with 1 out. As Casey Knopp will come back to the dish. There's 1 out here in the top of the 5th. As Matt Rivers could not hold the trigger. Rivers looks in, checks on his runner at second. Fires just low. 1-1 the count. Runner in second, not too big of a lead. As that pitch is in there for called strike number 2. As Rivers comes ahead 1-2. Foul ball. Just out of play. As the count will remain 1-2. Rivers walks back up on the mound. Looks in from a sign from Josh. Comes set, checks on his runner. Fires. Misses just outside. 2-2. Carter Starnes on second with not too big of a lead. As Rivers deals, swing and a miss, as there's a strikeout for out number 2. As number 25 will step up to the dish, Aiden Wilson. Disco Turkeys are still on top, 8-7 here on the top half of the 5th inning. Foul ball swinging. And just out of play. 0-1. As there's a runner on second base here with 2 outs. Rivers looks in. Upstairs, ball 1. Wilson will step back up to the plate as Rivers gets his sign. Almost hits him. 2-1. No action from either bullpen to this point. As Rivers fires. Called strike 2. No, even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning with a runner on second. For Aiden Wilson. Swing and a miss will end it. Back-to-back strikeouts helps Matt Rivers to escape the top half of the 5th. As the score remains 8-7 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. And we are back here in the bottom of the 5th. And leading us off is Dion Tubbs. First pitch swinging, just out of play, 0-1. Dion Tubbs has one of the Disco Turkeys' 5 home runs to this point. And it is still early, bottom of the 5th inning. As that pitch is low, misses, ball 1. Tubbs is ready here for the 1-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Seems like he's aiming for the short porch in right field, as I believe most are. Here comes the 1-2. Outside, evens the count 2-2. For Dion Tubbs. On deck is number 16, Derek Martinez. Here comes the 2-2. The outside corner misses. Full count. Full count ready. Here comes the delivery. Gets away from him. And that will be a walk for Dion Tubbs. Up for the Disco Turkeys will be number 16, Derek Martinez.
Next up, first baseman, number 16, Derek Martinez.
There's a runner on first with nobody out here in the home half of the 5th inning for the Disco Turkeys. Here's the 0-0. Pop, fly, foul, ball. If there was no glass in front of me, I would have had it. As the count will turn to 0-1. Martinez is ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Misses just low. 1-1 the count. To this point, it seems to be a pretty tight zone from the home plate umpire. Not much give either way. Comes set, checks on the runner. Here's a 1-1. Hard shot, center field, gets down. Safe in the second. Throw comes in just late and a little high, as Martinez singles on the line drive back up to the middle, as Max Gustafsson comes up to the dish, as there's a heated exchange here at second base
Oh, the benches
between Dion Tubbs. Benches are clearing. Only seemed like this would happen after last time we played. Let's see what will come after this. First bench crawl of the season comes at the first game at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. As there was a hard collision coming into second base after a line drive up the middle. Both benches seem to be clearing and players returning to their respective spots, as there will be a runner on first and second. Things seem to be calming down ever so slightly, but tensions will remain high. As I believe the head coach is coming out to talk with the home plate umpire in the middle of the diamond. As the pitcher and catcher and two Uwharrie Wampus Cats coaches come to visit with both umpires, as there seems to be a substitution. As the starting pitcher seems to be coming into play, second base, Reed Withers. Not too sure about that one. I'm not sure if there was any ejections there or not. But number 7 is indeed the starting pitcher and is at second base. So we'll see what comes of this. And we're still waiting for, seem to be Reed Withers to tie his shoes. And Max Gustafsson is now up to bat once again, as number 28, Josh Koplinger, is on deck. Here comes the first pitch. Ball in. 1-0. Brett Wiseman will be on the call for Josh Koplinger once he gets up to the plate. Here comes the 1-0. Fires, bounces down under it. Runners will advance at least one. And one indeed, as the count falls behind to 2-0. For for Max Gustafsson. Here's the pitch. Again, misses low. 3-0. Let's see if the green light is on here. With the count being 3-0 here in the home half of the fifth, as the Disco Turkeys lead it 8-7. Here's a 3-0. Swinging. Ground ball to second. That will bring home 1 as Max does his job. Now up to plate, number 28, Josh Koplinger with Brett Wiseman.
Thank you, Logan. I'll hand the microphone back over to you for the remainder of the afternoon after this last at-bat from Josh Keplinger, who is having a day, as they say, 2 for 2, hit by pitch and 2 singles. And he's got a runner in scoring position here with 1 out. First pitch to him. Big swing and a miss at that one, 0-1. He's reached base all 3 plate appearances to this point, his 4th plate appearance for the Thunderbird. Makes low 1-1. Keplinger's been catching today. He was a catcher in college. And the way he's been playing today, it does not look like it's been 8 years since the last time he stepped on a collegiate diamond or a diamond of any kind. Takes outside, 2-1. Fly ball would get the runner home, you'd think. I don't know what the sac fly distance is with the dimensions as they are here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Keplinger trying to find a hole, takes 3-1. Adjust the batting gloves. Digs back into the box. 3-1. Rips one through the hole. RBI single for Josh Keplinger. He's 3 for 3. How about it?
And that'll way to do it for Josh Koplinger to bring home the 10th Disco Turkey run. And that will make the score 10-7 Disco Turkeys here in the home half of the 5th inning, as the pitching coach seems to be coming out. And that will be his night, as number 18 will walk off the mound. And number 19, Clint Turner, will make his appearance. Up to bat will be number 35, Pierman Blackbull. After this pitching change is complete, and I will be back right after this. And we are back with the Carolina Disco Turkeys, as Clint Turner is ready to make his first pitch of the evening. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Pierman Blackbull steps up to the plate It's got a 1-0 count to start this at bat. Here's 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Got a runner on first base here with a 1-1 count with a 1 out here in the home half of the 5th. Clint Turner with the pitch. Curveball swung over, 1-2. Turner looks in as Pierman steps back up to the plate. Turner comes set. Checks his runner, nothing coming. This is upstairs, ball 2. Now we'll even the count at 2-2. As there's 1 out here in the home half of the 5th. Pierman's looking for the 2-2. And here it comes. Upstairs, full count. Got a full count here with 1 out. As the score is 10-7 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. Here's the full swinging. Tough play for the third baseman. Makes it just in time. Runner will advance to second on the play. Now up to bat is going to be number 1, Caden Smith. As there are 2 outs here in the home half of the 5th with a runner on second base. And Reed Withers will take over the second baseman's role for the Uwharrie Wampus Cats, as that is a called strike 1 on Caden Smith. Turner looks in for a sign. Here he fires, misses upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs, 1-1's your count for Caden Smith. Turner fires, misses low and in, ball 2. Runner on second with not too big of a lead, but a little bit to be concerned about if you are Clint Turner. As he fires, Caden almost wanted it, holds, 3-1. As this is a 3-1 count with 2 outs here in the home half of the 5th. 3-1 fires, ball 4. There'll be runners first and second for number 7, Nico Noto.
Batting third baseman, number 7, Nico Noto.
Noto steps into the batter's box. Which here at Bowman Gray Stadium is all grass, no dirt. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the outer half, 0-1. Unlike a normal baseball diamond, there is no dirt, but there is grass, turf, and asphalt. As in right center to right field, the asphalt of the track is in play. As Turner misses low, ball 1. Turner looks in for a sign. He's got it. Here he comes. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 to count with a runner on first and second. Here are 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th. Checks on his runners. Fires. Hard swing and a miss. For strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Nico Noto. Noto swings, line drive center field. Runner gets past the center fielder. 1 Coplinger comes in to score. There'll be a runner on second and third. Here are 2 outs. And that will make the score 11-7 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. The difference between the grass and the asphalt seems to be a pretty bad lip, and the center fielders and right fielders seem to have a hard problem on trying to field it. As number 27, Calvin Schubert, is up to the plate with runners second and third. First pitch firing, fouled off. 0-1. Clint Turner walks back up to the mound, takes a deep breath as Schubert steps back in. Turner comes set, fires on 0-1, called strike. 0-2. Got an 0-2 count here with 2 outs in the home half of the fifth. Partly cloudy skies. Feels like 99 outside, as that is fouled straight back. Count will remain 0-2. Pretty decent crowd here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Can only expect tomorrow and 4th of July to be a lot busier. As Turner comes set, fires, misses upstairs, ball 1. Not a bad waste pitch. Calvin Schubert walks back in home plate, gets inside the batter's box as Turner is looking in for a sign. Runner second and third, 2 outs. Fires, misses outside, ball 2. Now even the count at 2-2. Turner walks around the mound, gets back on it. Schubert steps back in. Fires on 2-2. Deep drive right field. Could be gone. Gone. Home run. 3-run bomb for Calvin Schubert. And that scores 3.
Calvin Schubert picks up his first home run for this afternoon. 6 now.
That turns the score to 14-7 Disco Turkeys here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. A 221-foot bomb to shallow right field. But that is enough to get it out here.
Next up, the EH, number 39.
As 39, Chuck Evans steps into the dish. First pitch low, 1-0. And that's the score changed to 14-7 Disco Turkeys over the Wampus Cats. Evans is ready for the 1-0. Turner fires. Pop up, out of play onto the racetrack. 1-1. Turner walks back up to mount as Chuck Evans takes a few practice cuts. Evans back inside the box. Turner ready to fire. Here comes the 1-1. Low and in, ball 2. Evans back up on the mound for the 2-1. Firing. Up and in, ball 3. Chuck Evans has a 3-1 count here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Correction, number 28 is now Josh Kaplinger.
My mistake, it is 28 Josh Koplinger is back up to the plate again. And that is ball 4. As Koplinger will reach on the base on ball. Regardless of where he's batting at, he will reach base. As number 10, Devon Rodriguez will step up to the plate. Koplinger on first. Pop up. could be trouble. Foul. On to the racetrack. 0-1 the count is. The count for Devin Rodriguez. Players will return to their spots as Trey Larhin will make his slow trot back into his right field spot on the warning track. Turner comes set, fires, shot to second base, and nice flip over to Bryson Beber to end the inning. Disco Turkeys open it wide, 14-7. Here after the bottom of the fifth, going top six after this. Matt Rivers deals way outside, almost up into the stands. 1-0 the count. 28, Isaiah Martin's up to the dish. And that misses inside, 2-0. The first pitch went way behind his back. Called strike, 2-1. Matt Rivers coming up for a 6th inning of work. Upstairs, ball 3. Still seems to be no work in the Disco Turkeys bullpen, as I'm unsure where that's at to begin with. Pop fly left center field. Made the catch. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. As Calvin Schubert makes that look easy. As there is a mound meeting with catcher Tyson Lipscomb. As there's 1 out here in the top of the 6th with number 6, leadoff man Garrison Bridges back up to the plate. And Reed Withers, the starting pitcher for the Wampus Cats, is now on deck. Rivers back up on the mound. 0-0 count for Garrison. Misses just low, 1-0. Rivers with a deep breath. Comes firing. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Matt Rivers 1-1, just low, 2-1. Two and one firing. Just low and outside. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 from Matt Rivers. Hits him in the back of the leg. Runner on first with the 1 out. For number 7, Reed Withers. Coming in for number 1, Eli Horpolny, as he is out of the game. So Reed Withers will step up to the plate. Rivers looks for a pitch, comes set, firing. Little ground ball straight back to him. And I believe they will only get 1 out of that. Indeed, the throw from Matt pulled Max right off the bag. So there'll be a runner on second base with 2 outs. For Bryson Beber. Number 23, Bryson Beber is up to the dish. Runner on second, 2 outs, as the Disco Turkeys lead it 14-7, as that is low and outside, 1-0. Foul ball straight back, 1-1. Bryson Beber looking for the 1-1. Found the outside corner, 1-2. Runner stealing third. No throw. As there will be a runner on third here with 2 outs and a 2-2 count. As that plunks Bryson Beber. Second hit by pitch of the inning. And that will give Joshua Barham a runner on first and third here with 2 outs. In the top of the 6th inning, as the Disco Turkeys lead it 14-7. Indeed, 21 Joshua Bartham will step up to the plate. Matt Rivers fires. Pop fly, out of play. Long strike 1. Perryman Black Bull is still playing very, very deep, as that is a line drive to left center field, as the throw from Calvin comes into second to try and get the force. Not in time. But the Wampus Cats will score 1 in the top of the 6th. As next up is going to be number 5, the lefty, Trey Larton. Rivers gets a sign, comes set, fires, line drive to right field. Pierman's going to try and tag him out at first, and he will. Great pick by Derek Martinez, and that will end the inning, as the Wampus Cats will only score 1 here in the top of the 6th to make the score 14-8. Bottom of the 6th coming up next. And we are back here in the home half of the 6th inning as Dion Tubbs leads us off. As that pitch misses low and in and almost hits Devin on his front foot. 1-0. As he scores 14-8 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. Here comes the 1-0. Misses outside. 2-0. Tubbs is ready for the 2-0. Trying to extend the home run total here at historic BOWMAN Gray Stadium. Check swing fouled off. 2-1. Dion Tubbs is trying to do what he left off his last at bat. Here comes the 2-1. Way high. 3-1. Tubbs is way ahead in the count. 3-1. Clint Turner steps back on the mound. Tries to regather himself. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4. Dion Tubbs is on first. And now up is Derek Martinez. With a big lead like this, it'll be hard to see Dion Tubbs trying to steal second. But never say never. And Derek Martinez has hit the first home run here at historic BOWMAN Gray Stadium. First pitch almost hit his ribs. 1-0. Clint Turner seems to be losing it. Here's a 1-0. Way upstairs. Ball 2. That almost hit a bird. And the birds might need to start wearing some helmets. 2-0 offering. Just upstairs. 3-0. Derek Martinez is ready for the 3-0. Ball 4. Turner issues 2 walks in a row. Runners first and second, nobody out. For number 13, Max Gustafsson, who has 2 home runs on the night thus far. Catcher Casey Knopp walks out to the mound to try and calm down Clint Turner, knowing that Max Gustafsson has some pop, especially down to right field. As I believe Tyson Lipscomb is on deck. Max is ready for his at-bat. First pitch coming. Called strike on the outer half. 0-1. Turner back on the mound, trying to speed things up. Comes set, checks on his runners. Firing upstairs, 1-1. 1-1. Runner first and second, nobody out here in the home half of the 6th inning. Pitch misses upstairs with a very short backstop. Runners will not advance. 2-1 is the count for Derek Martinez. As number 26 for the Wampus Cats starts to get loose in the pen. Here's the delivery. Upstairs, ball 3. And 26 will be J.H. Vaughn. Ball 4 down in the dirt. That will load the bases. For number 28, Tyson Lipscomb. And there's a pitching change ready to be made, as that will end Clint Turner's night. And J.H. Vaughn will come in, trying to escape a bases loaded, nobody out jam here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we'll be back right after this. And we are back here with the Carolina Disco Turkeys. I'm Logan Allen, and the pitching change is number 26 for J.H. Vaughn. First pitch missed down low. So ball 1 to Tyson Lipscomb. Vaughn comes set with bases loaded. This is just low once again, 2-0 the count. There's nowhere to put Tyson Lipscomb right here, as the Disco Turkeys lead it 14-8 here in the home half of the 6th inning. Vaughn comes set. Pitch firing. Swinged, fouled off. Out of play. Stays in foul territory, as there's a lot of room to work with here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. As the count falls to 2-1. Here with no outs here in the home half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Vaughn's able to work the count back to even, 2-2. There are still no outs here in the home half of the 6th. For Tyson Lipscomb. Hits some. And that will bring home Dion Tubbs. And that will change the score to 15-8 in favor of the Disco Turkeys.
Next up, right fielder, number 35.
Now up to bat, 35, Pierman Black Bull, the right fielder.
Number 26, J.H. Vaughn.
Indeed, J.H. Vaughn is the new pitcher for the Uwharrie Wampus Cats. Pierman not in the box yet, slowly stepping in. And now in, number 35, Pierman Black Bull. There are no outs here in the home half of the 6th. Bases are still loaded. Ball 1 down in the dirt as Derek Martinez is on third base. His pink arm sleeve really helps him to pop out. Caden Smith is on deck, as here comes a 1-0 delivery to Pierman. Hard shot left field, 1 run scores. Second runner's turning sharp. He is going in to score with no throw. 2-run score, an RBI single from Pierman Black Bull, as the score turns to 17-8. As there are still no outs here in the home half of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second. Here, nobody out for Caden Smith. First pitch coming. Ball in, 1-0. J.H. Vaughn looks for a sign. Comes set, checks on his runner at second. Here's a 1-0. Gets away with, again, a short backstop. No runners will be able to advance. 2-0 is the count here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Runners on first and second, nobody out for Caden Smith. The pitcher from Vaughn, 2-0, sky high. Shortstop's under it and is able to make the catch. That will retire Caden Smith. Great play by Carter Starnes.
Now batting third baseman, number 7, Nico Noto.
Now up to the dish for the Carolina Disco Turkeys is number 7, Nico Noto. Runners are still on first and second with one person out here in the home half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Ball down. 1-0. J.H. Vaughn looks in for the sign. Checks on his runner. Comes set. Here's the delivery. Called strike 1-1. Vaughn again looks in for a sign. With runners on first and second with one out here in the home half of the sixth. Swing and a miss for Nico Noto. He's looking to try and get his first home run of the historic BOWMAN Gray Series weekend for July 4th. Here's a 1-2. Deep line drive. Foul. If fair, it would have been gone. But there's just a long strike number 2. As the count remains 1-2. J.H. Vaughn will look in for the 1-2 count. He's got a sign. Noto's ready. Swing and a miss. Ugly curveball gets him fooled. And that strikeout will bring up number 27, Calvin Schubert. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the sixth. Runners first and second here, 2 outs, with the score being 17-8 in favor of your Disco Turkeys. Chuck Evans waits on deck, so I would like to believe that Josh Koplinger of the Carolina Thunderbirds night is over, as that ball gets away once again. 1-0 the count. Schubert has one of the 5 Disco Turkeys home runs and would like to add on to it. I'm sorry, 6 home runs. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. He was all over that pitch. Let's see if he can do it again. Vaughn looks in, checks on his runners. Nothing coming. Low in the dirt. Good block by Casey Knopp of the Uwharrie Wampus Cats as the count falls behind 2-1. Schubert walks back into the box, ready for the 2-1. The delivery is coming. Fly ball right field, could be gone, and it looks like it could have been robbed to end the inning. And that will be the end of the 6th inning. Top of the 7th coming up next. And we are back here in the top half of the 7th inning. The Disco Turkeys lead it 17-8 as there is a pitching change for the Disco Turkeys. Hunter Russell takes over for Matt Rivers. Matt Rivers is done after 6 innings, giving up 8 runs. No harm with only a short fence. As first pitch from Hunter Russell is short to number 9, Carter Starnes. Hunter Russell is pitching in seems to be a cowboy hat. Misses low once again, 2-0. Hunter Russell's 2-0 is swung and missed on, 2-1. For number 9, Carter Starnes. Starnes walks back in. Hunter Russell on the mound. The 2-1 coming. Here's the pitch. Right down the pipe, 2-2. Russell agrees with the pitch. Here it comes. Strike 3. See you later. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning will bring up Casey Knopp, number 35. Hunter Russell steps up onto the mound here for the second batter of the inning. 1 up, 1 down. Just missed outside, 1-0. Russell looks in. He's got a sign. Comes set. Misses just outside. Ball 2. Knopp looks. Almost nails Knopp. 3-0. We have 1 out here in the top of the 7th as the Disco Turkeys lead it 17-8. Here comes Russell's 3-0. Outside, ball 4. That will be Russell's first base runner of the evening as number 25, Aiden Wilson, comes up to the plate. Russell uses his rosin bag to help dry off his hand as number 25 comes up to the plate. Here's Russell's first pitch to Wilson. I believe called strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Misses just low, 1-1. Hunter Russell looks in. He's got a sign. Checking on his runner. Here he goes. Upstairs, ball 2. I believe the count is 2-1 for number 25, Aiden Wilson. Wilson steps back in. Here's the pitch. Outside. And I was wrong. That will be ball 4. As 25 walks, Isaiah Martin will come up to the plate. Tyson Lipscomb will go out and have a little mound talk with Hunter Russell as their runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top half of the 7th. As the Disco Turkeys lead 17-8 here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. Number 28, Isaiah Martin, makes his way to the plate. Hunter Russell gets his sign, comes set. We'll check on his runner at second. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That was a big swing for Isaiah Martin. Just missed it. As a 3-run shot right here will make it 17-11. Catches outside corner, 0-2. Russell digs back into the mound. Seems to have found his groove. Here's the 0-2. Almost got Isaiah Martin to chase. 1-2. Russell walks back up to the mound. Looks in for Tyson's sign. He's got it. Here's a 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. That will even the count at 2-2. Hunter's got one out with a runner on first and second here in the top half of the 7th. Russell comes set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Isaiah Martin. And that will bring it to 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th for number 6.
The batter is the center fielder, number 6,
Garrison Bridges, leadoff man. Runner on first and second, 2 outs for Garrison Bridges, center fielder. First pitch swinging, little shot to Derek Martinez. Little PFP will not be in time as the ball gets away. Pierman has gotten as the ball goes in left field, and there will be 1 run that scores for the Uwharrie Wampus Cats. As the runner will stay on first. That will turn the score to 17-10 in favor of the Disco Turkeys. Now up that number 7, J.H. Vaughn. Big swing and a miss for number 7, Reed Withers. Reed Withers tonight was the Uwharrie Wampus Cats starting pitcher, turned second baseman. Russell misses upstairs, ball 1. Russell has a 1-1 count here in the top of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner on first. Batter on deck is Bryson Beber, their first baseman. Runner takes off, ball low. Throw will be just late from Tyson Lipscomb, as there's a stolen base. The count for Reed Withers will be 2-1 here in the top of the 7th, 2 outs. Misses just inside, 3-1. Takes off, going for third. Ball outside, stand up easy. As that will be a walk to Reed Withers. Runners will be first and third here with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. As the Disco Turkeys lead 17-10. Now for the Wampus Cats will be Bryson Beber, number 23. Would not shock me at first. Ball outside, 1-0. Would not shock me if Reed Withers tries to take second base right here. Hunter Russell comes set. Here's the pitch. Just low, ball 2. Hunter's got himself into a bit of a jam, as it is 2-0 with 2 outs here on the top of the 7th. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss by Bryson Beber. Hunter comes back 2-1. Russell looks in for the sign. He's got it. Here's a 2-1. Misses upstairs. Ball 3. Got a 3-1 count right here for Hunter Russell. Bryson Beber's in a good spot right here, as you don't want to give him anything too good. Here's a 3-1. Swing on and fouled off. 3-2. Should be a full count right here for Bryson Beber. Hunter Russell looks in. He's got his sign. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning, as the Disco Turkeys lead 17-10 here after the top of the 7th. And we'll be back right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the 7th. J.H. Vaughn continues his second inning of work as number 39 Chuck Evans takes ball 1 outside. Vaughn looks in for a sign. Chuck Evans is ready for it. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. Vaughn takes a deep breath, finds a sign, comes set, and here's a 2-0. Falls just short, 3-0. Little struggles here early on in the bottom half of the 7th as the Turkeys lead it 17-10. As that misses inside for ball 4. As that is a leadoff walk for Chuck Evans. And now up for the Turkeys is the 10th hole, Devin Rodriguez, number 10. Vaughn is back to working from the stretch early on here in the bottom half of the 7th. Not a big lead at first. Here's the 0-0. Misses just downstairs, 1-0. Vaughn again takes a deep breath. Checks on his runner at first. Comes set. Here comes the 1-0. Swung and fouled just off down the third base side. 1-1. Chuck Evans is the runner on first base here with nobody out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Devin Rodriguez steps back in, ready for the 1-1 as Vaughn comes set. Checks on Chuck Evans at first, and here's the pitch. Misses just low and outside, 2-1. Evans takes his lead at first. Vaughn checks on him. Comes set, here's the delivery. Hard swing and a miss from Devin Rodriguez. Evens the count, 2-2. As there are still 0 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th. Vaughn looks for a sign. He's got it. Comes set. Here's a 2-2. Misses outside. Count is full for J.H. Vaughn. Devin Rodriguez looks in for the 3-2. Here it comes. Swung on. Pretty deep left field, but no problem for the left fielder, Isaiah Martin, as he's able to put it away for 1 out. Next up for the Disco Turkeys will be leadoff man, number 3, center fielder, Dion Tubbs. There's 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th with a runner on first base as the Turkeys continue to lead it 17-10. First pitch swinging, back to the pitcher, falls over, but is able to make the play at first. But it will advance the runner, so there will be a runner on second here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And next up will be number 16, first baseman, Derek Martinez. Martinez steps in. Vaughn is ready, looks for a sign. Has got it, checks on his runner. Here's the first pitch. Almost gets him in the feet. 1-0. Vaughn a little wild, but still effective up to this point. Looks in for a sign. Martinez, again in his pink arm sleeve, is ready for the 1-0. And time from Derek Martinez as Vaughn was taking a while to make that delivery. Martinez is ready for the 1-0 as Vaughn comes set. Here's 1-0. Again, misses inside, and with the short backstop, Evans is not able to take third. Vaughn falls behind 2-0, but it's a great spot to be on if you're Derek Martinez, especially since he has 1 homer tonight. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the count. Vaughn looks in. He's got a sign. Here he comes. Ball inside once again. 3-1. Some trouble right here if you're JH Vaughn, as he falls behind once again. Again, a great spot to be Derek Martinez. Here's a 3-1. Not his pitch. Called strike 2. Got a full count right here. Full count, 2 outs with a runner on second base here in the bottom half of the 7th. As the Turkeys lead it 17-10. Full count, misses outside, ball 4. That will issue a walk to Derek Martinez as Max Gustafsson walks up to the plate. Got a runner here on first and second here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th for Max Gustafsson.
Next up, second baseman, number 13, Max Gustafsson.
Tyson Lipscomb waits on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Max Gustafsson. Vaughn's able to get ahead in the count here late in the bottom half of the 7th. Looks in for a sign. Got it. Here comes the 0-1. Bounces once again. Chuck Evans doesn't even flinch at second base as it reaches the backstop. Got a 1-1 count here with a runner on first and second here in the bottom of the 7th. Disco Turkey's looking to get a little insurance here, with a big swing and a miss. A 7-run lead here at historic Bowman Gray Stadium is not safe, especially with the very short center to right field line. Vaughn looks in. Doesn't want that one. Wants that one. Here comes the offering. Ball outside. 2-2 is the count. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 runners on here on the bottom of the 7th. Neither bullpen seems to be active. Here's Vaughn's offering. Plunks them, as that will load the bases right here for Tyson Lipscomb. Got bases loaded here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, as 2 players for the Uwharrie Wampus Cats start to begin to play catch. Got number 20 and I believe 24. As Tyson Lipscomb walks up to the plate. As the 2 players are Justin Barham and Joel Comp. Lipscomb steps up. Here's the first offering. Plunks him, and he is not happy about it. Slams his bat down in frustration. But that will bring in another run for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. The lead increases to 18-10. As the pitching coach for the Uwharrie Wampus Cats comes out to start talking to J.H. Vaughn, as I believe his night may be done, as his arm seems to be hurting. Indeed, it is. Number 20 seems to be making his way out, and that will be Justin Barham. I believe to be brother of Joshua Barham, the cleanup man DHing. And the batter up for the Carolina Disco Turkeys when we get back will be Pierman Brickbull, as the score is 18-10. Carolina Disco Turkeys on top. This has been Logan Allen. And we are back as number 20 makes his first pitch of the night. Ball outside, 1-0 to Pierman Black Bull. Justin Barham looks to make his second pitch right here. Big swing and a miss by Pierman. Now even the count to 1-1. Barham looks in for the 1-1. Big loopy curveball, called strike 2. Got a 1-2 count. Here are 2 outs with bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. As the Disco Turkeys increase their lead to 18-10. Here comes the 1-2 offering. What? Never mind. Steps off the back. Here comes the offering. Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Big loopy curveball again in the dirt. That will even the count 2-2 with 2 outs. Justin Barham had as much time as he needed to warm up since the last pitcher, J.H. Vaughn, came out with an injury. Here comes the 2-2. Big loopy curveball, fouled off. Count will remain 2-2. Justin Barham comes in as, I believe, the brother of the DH, Joshua Barham. Here comes the 2-2. 3-2, my bad. And that will issue a walk and bring home another run for the Carolina Disco Turkeys, and that will make it 19-10 as Caden Smith walks up to the plate.
At bat the DH, number 1, Caden Smith.
First pitch is a big loopy curveball with a swing and miss, 0-1. The count remains. The count turns to 0-1 as the bases remain loaded. Here are 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. A little miscommunication between the pitcher and the catcher as that will be a ball 1. Count evens at 1. Here are 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th as the Disco Turkeys lead it 19-10. Justin's got his sign. Lefty delivery. Big pop fly right center. Could be gone. And it is. Grand slam for Caden Smith. And that will bring home 4 for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. That is the first grand slam for the Carolina Disco Turkeys this season. And that is the mercy rule as the Disco Turkeys will win it 23-10. That will be the 7th home run for the Disco Turkeys, while the Wampus Cats finish with 3. As this will be the first game completed at BOWMAN Gray Stadium. And the Turkeys will win it 23-10. For all Disco Turkeys, this has been Logan Allen. Have a great night.